motherfuckers. Hey, life been busy. Uh, business been busy. You know, same old. But we in this bitch though. Hey, first and foremost, I miss y'all. Definitely trying to realistically like make a little bit more time to provide something special for y'all too, because at the end of the day, y'all be rocking with me, and no matter how y'all came across my platform, from the public handshakes to people telling me they fuck with the content, from seeing different people at boxing events and us being able to connect with each other through this sport, uh, shit definitely mean more than life to me, bro. It's a beautiful thing. At the end of the day, we have those who we like in this sport, and we have those who we dislike in this sport. Uh, as y'all see, first and foremost, I do gotta mention this Jerron Ennis situation, because we initially had people calling Boots a duck for the fucking fact of him going to go fight a world champion rather than fighting Virgil, who is not a world champion and who don't sell just as well as the world champion. Then when Boots finally mature as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, as a boxer, and actually get in the ring and communicate that he want to fight, they immediately mention another man in Earl Spence, knowing that this is the fight that people want to see. But I get it. They're not going to take the fight unless it's for buku money. That is simply because they understand the threat on their hands. So, Oscar and his management team is going to be protective of their fighter and fucking Virgil Ortiz, as they did with Kid Austin, as they was doing with Williams Zepeda, until he got to the point to where he just couldn't avoid Shakur Steveson no more. And then he lost. So I kind of let you know that it is calculated, and it's a reason why they're postponing fighting the best people and trying to fight for the belts after Tank give up the WBA. Now Kid Austin is going to try to pursue it. Where was this energy when Tank had it? Y'all was mentioning his name, but again, what do you think about the Jerron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz situation?
It's a clear duck. I just seen him make a tweet today. He was responding to Boo's video, I believe,
Yes.
or a post or whatever. And he was saying, basically he was saying that, he tried to make a fight with Jamel Charlo and they wasn't taking it either. You know what I mean? And my whole thing is like, why are you trying to be friendly to this man? That's number one. Number two is, why don't you just fight him? It's clearly a duck situation, and I know people been saying, they think Virgil Ortiz want to fight, but his team don't. But I really don't even think Virgil want to fight, because if he really did want that fight, he wouldn't be going for nothing else but trying to make that fight happen. Because at the end of the day, Golden Boy works for him. A lot of people don't really understand that, for real, for real. Like, these promoters work for the fighters. If they really want that fight, they gonna make that fight happen. And on top of that, I don't see where they think, in their right mind, they think they're the A side against Duran Boots in this. You feel me? And it's like they trying to make every single excuse. Did you see when they said he got a hand injury?
Who? Virgil?
Yeah,
Yeah, nah, I ain't see that. Give me
that
more
was like
details.
that was the most recent excuse they made. It was like, oh, he got a hand injury. That's after the zone was like, nah, we ain't doing that. We need Drew and Boots to fight. That's when his pops came out and was like, oh, he got a hand injury. It's like, bro, where did this come from? It's like it's always something. But it's clear as day that he ducking that smoke. Boots made it clear in front of the whole world that he want him next. And Virgil Ortiz on the spot, he was like, "Yeah, I'm with it." But then he thought about it and was like, "Nah, I want to fight Earl Spence."
Right.
And then his team saying that Jerron Ennis and Jamel Charlo should fight on the undercard. That don't even make sense. They just
Hey,
making shit up.
hey, my whole thing is just understanding how Oscar De La Hoya moves his fighters and how he is a great deal of protection to them. I totally understand that it is a risk. To be honest, Virgil is basically like a hand-picked style for somebody like Jerron Boots Ennis. This is another thing. Like, even if you, I understand that most people who watch boxing don't actually watch it, but if you just watch the styles, if Virgil was somebody the way he had a little footwork, you get what I'm saying? He could box you on the outside, pivot out, come on the inside, make some shit happen, step back out. All right, I could see him possibly being some type of threat. But we talking about a nigga that's going to headbutt a switch hitter. He going to headbutt his hands though. You get what I'm saying? He's getting stopped, bro. He's getting stopped. If y'all not gonna make the fucking fight happen, y'all not gonna make it happen. My whole thing is I'm still just going off the energy to where Boots got in the ring. He spoke to this man face to face, and from there, he basically just started talking about Earl Spence. Man, yo, what the fuck? Why is he talking about a retired fighter when you got this active live opponent who everybody want to see you fight? And then it's another reason why you ain't trying to pursue them belts, like the hardware yet. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, the moves are calculated. Y'all trying to wait until somebody who you feel like a weak link get a belt, then all of a sudden you gonna try to jump on their ass. Other than that, if you feel like you gotta fight for it, which we all can agree, 54 is stacked. You get what I'm saying? Motherfucker don't want to go through that, man. People be acting like who? My whole thing is we all got responsibilities. We all had jobs and things of that nature, man. Who want to have a hard day at work? Who wanna who really wanna have a hard day at work? Who wanna wake up and say, yo, yeah, I wanna sign up to get this money and I want it to be as hard as it could possibly can? No fucking body. So it is going to be people moving calculated and avoiding fighters such as Boots because it's that's kind of hard to get ready for in camp, bro. It's hard. Motherfuckers can say what they want. This shit is hard. Hey, we got Laura and Jonovic though. Before we get into Shakur and Tiafimo, Laura and Jonovic. My man Aaron Peterson went out there to help you for Jonovic. You get what I'm saying? Good, a good strong southpaw from the city, JYD.
It's not happening.
Oh, it's not happening?
Janet Beck just tested positive.
Oh, well, he tested high. Oh, yeah, that I did see that earlier. I'm tripping. What do he have in the system?
It's something that start with an M. It's like it's a M word or something like that. But bro, this shit getting crazy, bro. Cause then they just said the boy
Matthias, Osterine.
they say he tested positive, and all of a sudden the WBC said that he didn't test positive. But it's crazy. The WBC is the same one that raised they raised the
Computer
standards
law
for
level
Canelo,
for
and
Canelo.
they
Yeah.
and they just raised it for Matias. That's what really happened. They don't want to talk about that though. They really just raised the Austrian level for Matias,
Damn.
and that's why
Well,
Matias he still got
test,
the belt because
test,
they
test. Yeah. But hey, what's crazy is Matthias killed somebody and that nigga testing with that shit in his body, bro. Niggas be thinking that shit don't mean nothing. But that shit do mean something. Like he got a body. You get what I'm saying? He got a body on the job. Like, and whole time this nigga probably had that shit in his body, man. This shit
literally.
is
And it's crazy when you look at his style. When you look at his style, it's kind of like
right, it makes sense. Yeah.
it be like, damn, hold
Right.
up, because
He
Ryan
got an
Garcia
engine. He punching all night. He walking through punches.
exactly, and it's crazy because Ryan Garcia. When you look at Ryan Garcia, it's like, hold up, he was doing the same shit.
Shit, right? That's what I'm saying. Motherfucker, motherfucker got a whole engine, walking through shit. You get what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
Prescription drug developed using Eastern treat. It's not approved by FDA and is a banned substance in professional sports.
It's
It
low key
works
a
by
lot of boxing going on
regulating
though.
energy metabolism pathways. Yeah, these niggas be cheating, bro.
Like a motherfucker, bro. Like a motherfucker. And you want to tell you some funny shit though? I still think Better Bid be on some shit. been saying it for so long, bro. I've been saying it for so long. Ever since they came out with the hot testosterone shit, that shit never left my mind.
Right.
It never left my mind. I got a funny feeling about him too. He 40 something years old, I believe. I think he like 40. I
I mean,
don't.
but he's from another country. They got a better quality of food. You get what I'm saying?
But
Motherfuckers,
high
air
testosterone,
quality be better, huh?
high testosterone. I forgot what his levels was, but his levels was something
Nah,
crazy
yeah,
though.
you saying it like he got some shit in his body. Nah, I
Yeah, I
get
still believe that.
it.
I definitely believe that.
Nah, listen, I'm not in doubt, man. It's sad, for sure. But damn, Johnny, hey, who you got for this Shaq versus Cool Boy fight and why?
Yo, you want to see? I got it. Yo, I think that fight gonna
Yo,
be a
yeah.
draw. At first, I had Fulton winning because I was like, damn, I see something. But then I was thinking like,
I ain't gonna lie, draw a good, John.
I think it's gonna be a draw, bro, or it's gonna be like a controversial decision. It's gonna be like a trilogy. What's good, yo?
Are you like Scoot? Hey, listen, I ain't hating Scoot from the city, but at the same time, I got it down the middle. At first, I just was on some unbiasedly Scoot shit, but I got
Me
it down
too,
the middle.
bro. And I like
I was on
Scooter,
some
but you
bias.
want to see the
Huh?
thing? I said the thing is, yo, this joint kind of delayed. Am I tripping?
I don't know. My shit looks smooth.
Because on mine's is like it's like lagging.
My shit running smooth.
Hold on, let me leave and join back.
All right, bet. Hey, what about the main event? Pitbull Lamont. I got Lamont stopping Pitbull because he already got the best version of something that will replicate a Pitbull, which would be Javante Davis. If
All
he
right,
can, if he can beat Javante Davis, he can beat Pitbull. So he beat Javante in my book. If Shaq let it turn into a war, I got him losing. If Shaq stay shot and Scooter possibly gas out in the later rounds, I got Shaq winning.
You want to tell you something though? I don't know why I thought about this the other day, but I was like, bro, I could see Oshaki Foster dropping Cool Boy, and I think that's what's gonna change the
That's
fight.
possible. He got a style to where it's high risk, high reward for him.
Yeah, I think that's why I changed my
He
mind.
will
I was
put
like,
it
you know what,
rumble
this
the shit out you. He will rumble. You seen when he got put on his ass, but he got up, start beating the shit out of you.
he
You get
did,
what
but
I'm saying?
he did, but Oshaki
He will
Fat
rumble.
Foster is like different. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's why I was
Mm.
like, damn, I don't know. It just depends, man. Cause what a lot of people don't really know about Kuba, cause he ain't really been fighting like that lately. But he really can do everything. Like he can brawl with you, and he can really box, bro. Like if motherfuckers go look at the old Kuba when he used to have his hands real low, and he used to be in and out with that quick jab, Kuba
Right.
can really box like a motherfucker, bro.
Oh no. Realistically, if he do win this fight though, he should be back on pound for pound list. Speaking
For
of pound
sure.
for pound, speaking of pound for pound list though, y'all. Shakur Steveson Tiafimo. If Shakur Steveson get a hat like this, does that put him on the pound for pound list?
Yeah, you got to. You got to. You got to. Cause this gonna be his fourth weight class. You got to.
Is it because of the magnitude of him moving up for somebody like Tiafimo Lopez, which is basically like the peak of the 140 division? The next, I mean, I got him and Africa being neck and neck. The only reason because Africa's like Devin Haney to me. They
I
both
got
starting to tap into their uncharted potential.
I gotta put Gary Anton up there before I gotta put Hitchens.
Yeah, Hitchens definitely staying away from folks though.
Hitch is
But
not trying to get no smoke with nobody in his weight class. I think he would have fought Tio, but it just seemed like for some odd reason he do not want no trouble with Gary Antoine Russell.
He caught T.O. out at the Barclays Center. I seen
Nah,
him
yeah, I remember that.
online. Yeah.
But why he don't want to fight Gary Antoine though? That's my whole thing. It's like it's something with pressure fighters. He don't want no smoke with him. He definitely ducked Matias.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I seen him fold a little bit against the pressure fighter. So I can't even really say that he won't avoid. I seen him have problems with a pressure fighter, but I do believe that he's strong enough to stop somebody, and I believe that as long as he keep his head on the swivel, he can outbox the shit out of Gary Antoine.
Mm.
But you know what I'm saying?
Nah, because you won't see a lot of people will go off the Puello fight and think that shit is just because to be real, and you know how I feel about that fight. I feel like it was a close fight with Puello, but Puello he got a different rhythm, and on top of that, Gary
Yeah,
Antoine Russell.
He got a Spanish box.
Yeah, and Gary Antoine Russell and Hitch has already been in the ring with each other, so it's gotta be. So they both know what they know about each other, and it's you can see it. Hitch is he don't want no problems with that man.
I mean, but Gary Antoine Russell talked that shit about Boots, and Boots will run through that ball, bro. Right now, he will bulldoze the fuck out of some Gary Antoine Russell and some Prudes. And
Well,
the
be
amateurs,
real.
it was what it was, huh?
Well, to be real, Boost has definitely developed
Right,
compared
that's
to
what I'm
early in his
saying.
career. Hitches ain't really developed for real, for real.
All right, we can't say we ain't seen development because that Cambosis fight. Now I get it.
Liam Paro though.
Motherfuckers is gonna try to act like Cambosis is the worst nigga. He got a real hat. He fought on big ass platforms, and that day just was not his day.
But you want me to be real?
Talk.
Cambosis got stopped before he fought Hitchens. So that's why I don't. That's why I can't give him credit for that fight. Why would you fight Cambosis after he just got stopped months before you fought him?
Yeah.
That's
I,
crazy. And at a
that,
lower weight class, you got
that
stopped
kind of
at
still
35.
cater. That kind of still cater to your angle where you was saying he don't really want to fight nobody that's on a high level at 140.
He could have fought. I would have
Yeah,
loved to see Sandor
it
Martin.
was a stoppage to the leg. It was a stoppage to the body, Jay. You right, without a doubt, with Loma. But my whole thing is, it's still a stoppage. That shit got to take confidence out of nigga getting stopped on a big platform, bro. You can't tell me that shit is not discouraging.
And you got to think if he gets stopped to the body at 35, when he going up in weight, building more like you mean he it's gonna be easier to stop him at a higher weight class
I
to
wouldn't
the
say it's
body.
gonna be easier. I would say it'll be in the sense of his physically, it'll be more challenging because he got more muscle. It's like
But
Devin Haney at 140 versus Devin Haney at 147. We all can agree that that power was respectable as fuck versus Brian Norman. And Brian Norman normally walk in the shots. What was forcing him not to walk in the shots all of a sudden? The fact that he broke that nigga nose with that right hand.
well, I ain't gonna necessarily say it was the power, but he definitely didn't see that punch though. Cause and you want to tell you what I
We
seen
can't
before
say
that
that it's
fight?
not the power. Hold on, bear with me though.
Go ahead.
I'll let you chime in and sit and talk your shit right now. I mean right after. But a
Go ahead.
clear indication when you sparring somebody. If if I'm here, right? I'm touching you. I'm touching you. I'm touching you. I put something on it, I touch you. I start to force you to think twice because you don't want to keep on running into it because you don't like the way it feels. We all can agree. Everybody in here, we got enough common sense to know that nigga Brian Norman walked into shit. He walked into it. So it obviously had to have some thump on it for him to not walk forward as much after his nose got bruised. And when he hit him with that left hook, when he rattled him, that shit had pop on it and it was clean. You get what I'm saying? The nigga start doing a stanky leg. Come on, bro. And my whole thing is that's a shot that he's seen. That's another clear indication that it got pop on it. If it was some shit you wasn't expecting, he was looking straight at the nigga. Wow, hit him. He hit the little stumble. Then he sent a dead left hook to pin his hand down, go right through the shit, break the nigga nose all the fuck up, bro. That shit was strong enough. That shit was strong enough for him to respect it, bro. Otherwise, we know everybody in here know B Norman walked through shots. He was walking through shots versus the nigga that he stopped for the belt. I forget the nigga name, Santorini, whatever the fuck his name is. He walked into the other nigga when he got dropped. That's his MO. He walk into shit. You get what I'm
Hold on.
saying?
I'm about to go on the other one. This shit tripping.
Yeah, he walk in and shot. So like obviously, Haney Haney had to Haney had to have some type of power for him to respect it. And another clear indicator that we all know that Haney in between fights. I watch niggas blow up in between fights. Not everybody. And I don't really want to say no names because I don't want nobody, oh, you talking shit. Nah, I'm not. But I watch niggas blow up in between fights. Devin Haney is the one fighter that he kind of have like an old school walk around weight. He not going that heavy. He doing it to where he can come down and you know what I mean, get right back into fight weight. He ain't going super out of shape. So my thing is he got a chance to sit at 47 and keep some of that muscle that he had to lose for him to make 40. He gonna be stronger. I got him being stronger for anybody, any opponent that he fight next. He's still gonna be stronger. It got enough on it. It got enough on it for niggas to stay off his ass. Otherwise, it wasn't nothing keeping from. It was good feet, but it still wasn't nothing that was keeping Brian Norman from getting on the inside. When Brian Norman started using his good jab, he was pinning Haney down a little bit. But my whole thing is, it was too much a load on the left hook to where he just had a read on it. I mean, he was just catching that shit, catching it, folding into it, catching it, taking the heat off of it, everything. You know what I mean? But that shit had to have some pop. But go ahead and talk your shit.
Nah, you right. I agree. I agree.
Yeah, that shit had to have some pop. Come on, bro. This nigga, did we know this nigga? We watched this nigga literally get dropped when he walked. He walked into the shot. He literally just for no reason, just headbutted, pow, fell over. Nigga get right up, little flash on. But it's just like, why, bro? That shit with Devin Haney, he earned that shit the hard way.
That's his dad fault. You want to tell you why that's his dad fault? And I blame the dad. Is because instead of him looking at the mistakes that his son was making in sparring, he could have been fixing that shit. But instead, he was online on his cell phone every day talking about boots.
I mean, all right. So my only problem with Senior, I believe Senior, obviously he did some work on him for him to win the belt. So I'm not gonna undermine Senior. It's just that in real time, Senior is more like a motivational coach in comparison to somebody that's being able to like hand pick what he needs to work on and giving him ideas. After he broke his nose, he like, oh man, he ain't got no power. You good, you good. You come on, he ain't really doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. It's like, tell me how to avoid it. Tell me how I can pin him down and be able to get this left hook to penetrate his fucking temple so I can win. You get what I'm saying? Tell me how I can keep up with them feet. Cause he keep on backstepping me and pivoting out. You get what I'm saying? And I can't do nothing about it. Even when I get him on the ropes. He pinning this shit down and then hit me with the perfect clinch and then turning me out. Or he letting the ref split the shit and then he makes space by getting behind the ref and making that shit happen. Well, Brian was gonna try to make it a rough fight for Dev on the inside. I ain't
Bro,
gonna lie, bro.
try
Jay,
to,
he
but
wasn't fucking with that nigga on the inside
he
though,
was
bro.
getting his ass, bro. And it's so crazy. I was telling motherfuckers, I'm like, bro, Brian Norman inside game is weak. He don't really got no inside game. I was telling motherfuckers that, bro. I think I even said it on here one time. I was like, bro, his inside game not really crazy for real. Like when I was looking at him work, I was like, he don't really be doing shit on the inside. And guess
Right.
what? He went into that fight every time they was in the clinch. They kept blaming it on Devin Haney, but I had to make somebody rewatch it. I'm like, bro, go rewatch that fight and go see who was going to work in the clinch. It was
Right. Oh no, Dev. Yeah, yeah. Dev was one thing I like about Dev when it comes to the end pocket, he gonna score them shots. He kept on sneaking the backhand to the gut right before they get it, poof,
hooking on his
punch
head,
him.
all type of shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Go little pat, but that it was that right hand to me, that right hook or that uppercut, just poof, every time slowing him down, gassing this nigga the fuck out, bro. Gassing him out, bro.
But that
Hey,
his coach ain't tell him what to do. He
right.
been looking at him. See, when you got a real coach, that any little mistake he gonna try to fix that shit. But he was so locked in on the internet. I mean, it's we ain't gotta really talk about it. The fight already happened. He should go
Nah,
fight.
I mean, yeah, the nigga definitely gonna trap. Like, I can't get mad at him for trapping. But my whole thing is he just gotta do a little bit more than trapping. Simply because at the end of the day, you fighting at a world class level, you gotta understand your opposition and not necessarily just look at their flaws. Cause somebody like Devin Haney, he proved that he's a true champion by actually situating himself properly and like making the adjustments. He got hit with maybe two or three left hooks that looked okay, and it was just okay. The nigga still got a beard, so you not blatantly just dropping him and all of that. So I'm like, and you ain't got that shit in your body. So, hey
So,
man, that boy put on a
fast.
fucking.
Not that fast.
Oh, I mean, I don't feel like B Norm was slow. I just feel like his feet couldn't
Oh,
keep up with Dav.
okay, now look, he not the slowest, but you want to tell you what you want to tell you the thing about Brian Norman, you can tell when he about to throw a punch. You can see it from a mile away. As soon as
Nah, I know.
as soon as he even when he throw a jab, you can see him loading up the jab. It's like he be
Nah. His jabs. No, I'm gonna say one thing about his jabs. After he got dropped, even after his jab to up and down, it was pinning him down a little bit, but the left hook still got a load to it because he trying to add torque to it. I feel like the left hook was too slow for him. The stabs, he was actually. I was afraid he was gonna knock this nigga out because he caught him a couple times to where he'll throw it up top, throw it down the bottom, and then he'll just like pin to block it. And I'm like, oh my god, if he catch this nigga in between this shit could go. He still can crack. I'm like, man, this nigga still got a punch his chance, but he ain't do none of it.
remember
You
what
get what I'm saying? Huh?
I said when I was like Brian Norman not really punching like that. I was like
I don't feel like he got no. I don't feel like he got no good like clean joint on Haney though.
yes
I
he
feel like
did. He got some he got like four good
but
punches.
what but all right, but we also got to take in consideration. Yeah, he was leaping with the left for sure. We also got to take in consideration what round he caught him with him in. Cause the downside to this shit is, huh?
He caught Haney in the first round with one.
That shit ain't really had nothing on it then.
Cause you won't tell you I ain't
It
gonna
wasn't one of his leaping joints. His leaping joints was the joint that stopped the Japanese nigga. That
exactly
shit there.
exactly. And he sat down on a couple of the hooks too. But Devin Haney, like I said, he really not punching like that, bro. He really not. He can punch, but I don't like to the magnitude people was trying to make it seem like. I'm like he ain't really punching like that because look at his old fights. Bitch was going round. They was lasting for a little minute. All
I
his
mean, that still
last,
don't mean it's different type of power. It's like a Terrence Crawford power, and you got an Earl Spence power. They both had power. It's
yeah,
just that one is I gotta beat you to fuck up power, and there's another one is I'm gonna knock your head off power.
yeah, yeah.
Nah, yeah, definitely good traits.
Like Rolly, he punching. Better Biv, he punching. And when I mean, and the reason why I say like he wasn't punching
Shit,
because
David Benavidez punching too, but it's just volume. You gotta beat you to fuck up power.
now you're right. And to
Bro,
me, when the motherfucker can punch, it's like no matter how you hit him, where you hit him at, that shit gonna hurt, and they gonna, and you can see their reaction. Like every dude that Brian Norman was fighting, if you go look at them, it's like they wasn't really affected by it. It was just like Boca Chica, Quentin Randall. Quentin Randall was the main one. And I was kind of like, damn, he ain't really going nowhere. He's standing right in front of me. He ain't get knocked out yet.
man.
So, and that shit lasted a little minute, but hey,
I mean, it was what it was. The one thing I can say is, uh, you know, Brian Norman showed me he was a true champion based on how he took the loss. and was basically like, "Listen, man, I'm just gonna get back." You get what I'm saying? Wasn't on no fuck shit. He don't really play the internet games anyway, so he just gonna put his head down and get back to work. Poppy the voice. I ain't mad at him about it. Somebody got to do it. You get what I'm saying? It can't be everybody in your camp can't be super quiet. My only thing was I knew Dev had them when the nigga only came a week before the fight. That was free money.
Won't tell
I
you how.
said, yeah, Dev definitely got this. This nigga ain't even gonna adjust to the schedule. Come
Won't tell you
fight
how.
night, he's still gonna be fucking jet lagged.
Yeah, you won't tell you how I knew it was over. Remember when I was like, bro, Bill Haney don't really take no fights like this unless he know he finna win.
Nah, unless you
People,
know, yeah.
if you look at it for real, them niggas don't really be take certain fights. They be like a little bit more conscious about. But this one, I was kind of like, damn, they made this kind of quick, and it was kind of like, bro, they know they gonna win. I was like, they know they gonna win this fight for sure.
Nah, I'm for sure they seen
But
something. And my whole thing is, you see, his defense got tired because he got Mickey Bay back in his camp.
Mickey Bay, man, listen, they don't even understand what Mickey Bay really is for real. For real. Mickey Bay, man, listen, I'm a fan of Mickey Bay for real, fighting wise and coaching wise. I really like.
Hey, but everybody was being critical over Abdullah Mason. Obviously, yeah, it's always shit to work on, but he is young. And fucking Nukes made that shit a dog fight because he knew athletically he couldn't keep up with him. He couldn't fuck with him on the outside. He turned it into a dog fight. That was a beautiful performance from both. You get what I'm saying? It was the fight of the night. I mean, yeah, I said it's the fight of the night just because it was the most competitive. Even though I still like Devin Haney performance because that shit was like dominant. That shit was like, yeah, y'all keep on saying I hit soft. Now you niggas on a different notice. You get what I'm saying? Stop approaching me with them fuck ass comments that niggas saying online. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when the boxers start sounding like the internet, that got me fucked up. I understand it's trendy and all of that, but y'all niggas know a little bit more than the average fan. You talking about that boy pillow handed that boy? That's why he broke your fucking nose. Cause y'all niggas still don't consider the fact that a well placed shot can still fuck you up.
Yeah, he definitely is a dog. Sam Noakes. But Sam Noakes reminds me, and not style wise, but he remind me of Lamont Roach.
Okay.
Am I tripping when I say that?
Huh. I could see that, but I feel like Lamont got more of a package.
Nah, for sure,
Clearly.
he definitely do. But he remind me of Lamont Roach because he do everything simple and correct. He don't open. Oh, how can I say that? He don't open his stuff up. Pause that much. You feel me? Like everything short. And
Yeah.
he real crafty. Like he was, and I was watching like this dude breaking it down, and he was doing
Hmm.
stuff in it. I was kind of like, damn, he low key crafty. Like just the little things he be doing. Like he'll throw his hands out open like this, and you can tell which hand he punch with. You know what I mean?
Right.
His
No,
little
of course. No, that's what you're supposed to do. He doing hand to hand combat shit. That shit throw a nigga off. That and the mental pressure of a nigga just coming forward. You done caught him with a good shot. He's still coming forward. You like, man, I gotta get this nigga the fuck off me. You hit him as hard as you can. He's still coming forward. That should have gassed somebody. Or again, just moving this a little bit too much. Now nigga paying attention. You got him on high alert. You taking his energy away. So yeah, I mean, super crafty. Abdullah Mason just proved that he is a warrior. One thing I can say about that kid is personality wise, man, you can't you can't fault him at all. I don't got him fucking with Shakur Steveson though. I do like him. I believe he has a puncher's chance, but he'll get picked apart too much, man. Cause especially if he did it like almost right away. Um, was Zepeda getting stopped? Was Zepeda gonna come with that dope in the system? Probably. But Abdullah Mason's just too available on the inside. So if you can basically get around something and he gets somebody just as athletic, He fuck around because I ain't gonna lie, Sam. And this is not a knock to Abdullah Mason. I have nothing personal with the kid. I like the way he carried himself, all of that. But I feel like if Sam Noakes was a little bit more athletic, he would have fuck around and won that fight because it was tight. And this kid, and this kid is way athletic than this man that he in front of, and this other dude just a dog. He got him into the fight. He don't have no fucking option. I feel like with Shakur Stevenson, he not only has more of an option, but he has athleticism and tools. So
You want to tell you who I think Abdullah should fight next if it's not Kid Austin? I think he
Keyshawn.
Gary Russell Jr.
Oh wow, nah, yeah, that's cool.
I was thinking about it like a while ago. I'm like, damn, him and Gary Russell Jr. be a good fight because it'll benefit both fighters. Gary Russell Jr. He to me, I think he's like that's a 50-50 fight because stylistically either one of them guys can win. And that gives Russell another chance to get a belt and Abdullah to get a chance to get a Hall of Fame on his record. And he's still and that's experience right there with Gary Russell. Gary Russell, he a vet, so he can definitely get some like crazy experience with Gary Russell. Did I say that twice?
Yeah,
Ab-
Gary Washington Jr. Yeah.
yeah, Abdullah Mason can get experience from Gary Russell Jr. Yeah, I think he might have said it. His
Hey,
name.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think he's ready for no Shakur yet.
I think Gary
I,
Russell next step for sure.
yeah, I would watch it. I don't even got him being ready for Keyshawn yet.
Oh, for
I,
sure not. Nah,
I
Keyshawn,
believe
he'll crash out.
I believe he has a puncher's chance, but defensively, he don't transition fast enough. He overcommit and try to torch you with the punches. So if you make him miss and you make him pay, he wide open.
Nah, you ain't lying.
Unless this nigga got a goddamn titanium beard, I don't see this nigga, you know what I mean, being able to sustain that shit, bro. I don't even got him sustaining too many Shakur Stevenson shots to the temple. You get what I'm saying? Or straight on the chin. That shit you don't expect to come, but then it's coming and they got some sting on it. Man, that shit be hurting, man. That's why when Greg said Devin Haney could possibly stop Brian Norman, niggas thought that shit was impossible. I had it. Cause bro, clean shots still hurt niggas, bro. It's easy for you to sit on the couch and be like, oh, he ain't knocking people out, he don't hit hard. You ain't in there feeling that shit.
Any punch hurt. I don't care what nobody say. Any punch hurt for real.
What about the ones you don't see though?
Them be the worst ones.
That's what I'm saying.
Relax for a second. That should be the worst one.
Right. I was gonna say the ones you ain't tensed up for. Yeah. Oh no. I understand firsthand. So you
Just
don't
make
gonna tell me. You don't gotta tell me, bro.
you be thinking
People people be thinking because they say a nigga hit soft on TV, they be carrying that shit, and meanwhile they can't handle even 50% of what this nigga throwing.
they don't know.
These niggas is crazy. They don't have no respect for the game now. They just want to disrespect people because they hate themselves. So they want to get online and hate on everybody the fuck else.
Facts.
Hey, but as far as like the Tiafimo Shakur Stevenson matchup, how do you see that going with the fact that Tiafimo has been working on his footwork? Now, previously to Barbosa, remember when he fought Ortiz? I knew Shakur Stevenson was sweeping because he couldn't step with a southpaw. And unlike Ortiz, Jermaine, Shakur Stevenson will reply back with a little bit more. The only reason Jermaine Ortiz didn't win that fight is because he just was replying back with fucking 87 jabs. It ain't enough.
That wasn't even his main stance either.
Hey, but he was working the fuck out that shit though, but he wasn't giving me enough.
Facts.
I
Who
thought
you
they
got,
robbed him at first until I watched it again.
who you got winning that fight?
Oh, I got Shakur.
Like how you like round by round, how you think it's gonna go?
Uh, I feel like Tiafimo's gonna start off slow. Um, with intent to try to primarily focus on being the counter puncher. Then Stevenson gonna bank rounds. And Stevenson don't care. He'll bank a bitch ass round. Oh, you don't really want to fight like that? And all I gotta do is just touch you a couple times and you gonna give me space to breathe? But then I kind of feel like then that put more mental pressure on Teofimo. He try to hunt him down. He get caught more. He end up looking sloppy and sloppy and get picked apart. Might fuck around and get dropped. But I got Shakur by a decision.
That's not a bad pick. See that fight, man. I was thinking, I'm like, damn. Tio, I was saying the same thing, with Southpaws. Originally, I was thinking like Tio, he not really good with Southpaws when I think about Sandor Martin and then with Jermaine Ortiz fighting him Southpaw the whole fight. I was like, bro, he really not good with Southpaws. But then I had to think, what was his best wins? And they was both Southpaws, Lomachenko and Josh Taylor.
I
And
mean, but that Lomachenko fight don't count because Lomachenko ain't fought. He ain't fought until the goddamn eighth, ninth round.
yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
it's a legit win on his resume. But he wasn't in there with like a live version of Lomachenko. When Lomachenko started actually punching, he was actually fucking catching him. But Lomachenko was so scared to get knocked out because he was putting shit out at 35 that he didn't fight him.
Yeah. But you want to tell you something though?
I'm listening.
About the fight against Barbosa, I was
Yes.
looking quick Teofimo is. And I was
Yes.
like I could see him, getting out of the way of a lot of Shakur punches because I noticed lately Shakur has been slowing down a little bit. And so I can imagine him going up to 40. But one thing I will say about Tio that he does a lot, he got a habit of sometimes he moves so much unnecessarily that he put himself in the position to be hit. So I was just thinking like, damn, like it just to me that fight is like a 45 uh
Mhm.
55 Shakur, but it's so tough because it's like, bro, it really just depends on what Tio Fimo show up. Like and I gotta see who gonna be. I gotta see who adding to the team because if it's just him and his pops, I got a 70-30 Shakur. But if he adds somebody else and he really lock in and he motivated for real, I got it 45-55 Shakur.
Well, yeah, Shakur Stevenson is training with Boxing Rail. That's who getting him ready for that. So me understand the Boxing Rail style, the punch conditioning is gonna be there. His feet automatically gonna be there just because that's his style. And yes, Tiafimo looked faster against Barbosa, but Barbosa, no disrespect to him, is not a special fighter. He more like a plain hoagie. You get what I'm saying? Turkey and cheese, John. It always gonna hit the spot, but versus someone special, it is gonna be versus something special is gonna be a distinct difference. So I mean that's just my thing. Southpaws as far as Lomachenko, again, Lomachenko let him beat him 8 rounds straight off the jab, and then he start feeling a sense of urgency, and then start banking rounds. But by the time he started doing that, it wasn't nothing on it. Other than that, if we go look at the stats, that shit was primarily jabs. If we go look at the fight, it was primarily jabs. Good win, but I feel like he just beat Lomachenko before the fight, and that allowed him to beat him during fight night easily, because Lomachenko was looking at the Richard Comeys and the people that was getting knocked the fuck over, and he's like, I just don't want to be that person. You get what I'm saying? Um, Again, Barbosa just slow. I feel like Shakur Stevenson is definitely of. He may not move as fast as Tiafimo can, because Tiafimo definitely is. He got that fast. He got those fast twitch muscles for sure, for sure. But I don't have him being a threat for Shakur Stevenson, especially with the newer style and him trying to be more aggressive for the sake of developing his brand and doing what he doing with the countering. I got I got Tio trying to counter punch a counter puncher and box a boxer. I
Hey,
don't see that going well.
now hold on, because who's the last opponent that was similar to that? What you just said. Think about it.
Who is the last opponent? What for Tio?
No, no, for Shakur, all them attributes that you just said, who was the closest opponent that Shakur faced that had those same attributes? Think about it.
I don't know. Tell me.
Edwin De Los Santos. That's a fight. I was thinking. I'm like, damn. Edwin De Los Santos
Yeah,
got.
but Edwin cracking. T.O. ain't cracking like that, bro.
But Edwin was cracking at 34. We never seen him at 40.
Yeah, he
And
cracking now.
we don't know what Shakur looked like. And on top of that, we don't really know what Tio really looked like. Because it might be a whole different fight. It might
Man, but then it's another thing that we gotta take in consideration. Shakur gonna be more confident on a bigger platform than this nigga. This nigga done denied 82 fucking good fights because he wanna argue about the money and all of that. That diva shit transitioned to when it's fight night, and I'm not saying he's sweet. I'm not disrespecting him. He's a fighter. But that diva shit take a toll on you. Cause you done did all that finessing niggas out of bigger opportunities. And now you finally got one. Now you shaking in your boots on some beating arm shit. Not in the sense of being scared, but being in the sense of overwhelmed.
you think Shakur gonna let his hands go?
Yeah, he don't got no fucking choice. Just not one of those. Just not one of those fights to where he just gonna make it. He had one ass performance. He had two ass performances. He did this against another puncher and Nakatami. Well, I think that boy was the African boy. That was another performance that Shakur Steveson had that was ass. It was the African nigga, the police officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was another one where Shakur ain't really punched like that.
I just don't. I just The reason why I got that fight so close is because when I seen how Shakur reacts to a fighter that's real jumpy, it's like he don't really like that, and that's the reason why I got the fight so close because it's just I don't know, man. I don't know that fight close. It's
Bro. You gonna
I
beat this
mean,
nigga
yeah,
the fuck up, man.
like his main, damn near his main coach
Huh?
ain't real, damn near like
You
his.
said what, bro? Yeah, bro. Coach you for some fights. He coaching him and Zaquin. Yeah, Nakatala. Nah, I remember the fight though. I watched the shit. That was another joint where the performance was ass. He's like, I had a cold. It was against another puncher. Tiafimo ain't putting niggas out like that though.
We both know they're inconsistent, and he was putting shit out at 35. But that was 5.
Man, at 35, yes. Then Claggett, he was looking like a goddamn pumpkin. Nah, man. Nah, nah. Nah. It's the reason why he didn't fight Boots. It's the reason why he ain't fight Crawford. It's the reason why he ain't fight Ryan Garcia. It's the reason why he ain't fight Devin Haney.
I don't know. I just think that fight gonna be closer than what people think it is, man. I ain't
Nigga, another version of Pitbull.
I'm honestly and low key, I don't even want to pick a winner for that fight because I think it's that close. I think that fight that close, bro.
I don't see it,
Damn,
bro.
charged with it.
I don't see it. I ain't gonna lie. Again, he in his camp with Rail, bro. I know exactly how Rail train. I know what type time he on, and I know he make it to where your punch fucking output is through the roof. And my thing is, listen, this is what y'all also got to take in consideration. He in camp with Bud getting ready for Tiafimo, and y'all telling me Tiafimo gonna be a threat? Man, get the fuck out.
But nah, you want to tell you why you can't go off of that?
Why?
Fimo he electric, bro. He electric.
He ain't fucking with no Bud, bro.
I'm not saying it. I'm saying the way he move, his movements. He
That
real
shit just started getting better. That shit was ass not too long ago, and he was doing that against a slow nigga. I seen the advancements against a slow nigga.
right, but to be real, a lot of people thought Tio was gonna lose that fight. I didn't think he was gonna lose that fight.
Who who thought he was gonna lose that fight?
A lot of people.
Man, I would have got on them niggas' ass. What's the bet? What's the bet? I like Tia. What's the bet?
I knew Tia was gonna win that easily because he was too fast. But
Right. I
on some real
didn't.
shit, a lot of people thought he was
I,
gonna win,
I don't
gonna
even
lose that.
remember speaking on that match. My thing was seeing how Devin Haney looked when he came back. He was overwhelmed. But this last fight, he relaxed. He back in his element. He remember who the fuck he is.
Can the footwork against? Wait, huh?
But
Can
can the feet work against someone like Core? No. My reason being is because all that shit look cool against niggas who don't move. When you start doing that shit against niggas who do move, it is a different fucking ball game. All that shit look good against the slow ball. The ball was mine for. He couldn't do nothing.
we ain't never seen Shakur in there with somebody that got feet?
Oh my god. Now we gonna tag like this nigga's the biggest threat ever.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we ain't gonna act like Shakur just got a whole Hall of Fame roster
I
and
mean,
resume.
he in a fucked up situation, no different than what Bud was in. Niggas ain't taking it because it's too lopsided and it's a hassle. Come on, man. You think Zepeda avoided that fucking belt all them years fighting Tevin Farmer instead of Shakur Steveson when you right behind him ranked? Like,
On
come
some
on,
real
bro.
shit, Zepeda ass. Everybody named Mama knew who was going that fight.
Man,
Stylistically, he couldn't fuck
everybody
with
just know
Shakur.
Core winning this fight.
This gonna be on some real shit. This Shakur first marquee fight for real, for real.
Why?
This is first marquee fight. Teofimo done had two already.
I mean, but we giving him credit for one where the nigga didn't actually come to fight him.
Who?
It was a win. Lomachenko did not come to fight him, bro. He didn't
Listen,
come to fight him. I'm just saying, watch the fight. He didn't want to be there.
he
That's
don't.
no
That's
different than
crazy.
okay.
Now
All
you
right,
see what he
Rolly.
just
Wait,
said.
wait, wait, wait.
He
I
just
don't think
said
Tio
Tia don't got
anything
a bag.
in his
What?
bag to compete with Core. Yeah, I don't think he got a bag like that neither, bro. I don't see it, bro. I
Listen,
ain't gonna lie, Jay. Jay, was the nigga Lomachenko trying to fight? Was the nigga Lomachenko trying to fight the nigga? That's all I want to know. That he got
li-
the win. I'm not taking the win away from him. But he actually fought Devin Haney. He ain't fought no Teofimo Lopez.
because you gotta think Tio. He like I said, his movements. It's his movements that make motherfuckers hesitant. Cause he be like,
I ain't
he's
gonna
so.
lie, bro. He wasn't even punching. It was some of them rounds. Hold on, man. I know niggas gonna say, "Oh, the cop you box numbers." We ain't. Let's just say they ain't accurate. Let's just say they're
I don't even
estimates,
be
bro.
looking at them shits.
No, I had to look at him. I looked at him a couple times for this shit because this shit was
Oh, you gotta
terrible.
watch that. You gotta watch that fight. That's a good fight.
Nah, please watch that fight. That nigga ain't want no smoke. He did not.
Don't listen to
He
this
just
man,
like
yo.
Ryan Garcia versus Rolly. He ain't want no smoke.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. First
Man,
of
yes,
all,
the fuck it
everybody in the
was.
Mama knew Lomachenko
Hold
started
on,
off
man.
slow.
Hold on. Let me can I name the numbers?
Do
Can I
Loma do
name
no do Loma not start off slow though?
can I name the numbers? Bruh, in the sixth round, he threw 13 punches in the sixth fucking round.
So we
13
so
punches.
so
Is
we
that
just
a
gonna
nigga
blame
that's
that.
trying to win? Wait,
So
wait. But just listen to me though. Just listen to the numbers. And he won them. He won the fight. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not trying to discredit Teofimo Lopez, but listen to the numbers. Total punches landed. Round one. Lomachenko threw 4, Teofimo threw 27. Round two. Lomachenko threw 12, Teo threw 35. Round three. Lomachenko threw 11. Teofimo threw 42. Round five. Lomachenko threw 9. Teofimo, listen, this is total punches though, bro. Just hear me out. The jabs was worse than that. Lomachenko threw 9. This nigga threw 44 in the fifth. In the sixth, Lomachenko threw 13. Teofimo threw 46. Then after round 7, he started trying to come back and ramp it up. But by then, the nigga was already fucking getting picked apart and he still was getting out punched by almost double every round. Come on, man.
so we gonna say Tio ain't have nothing to do with that?
Yeah, I said he beat him before he even fought him.
Nah, you need to watch that fight, bro. That fight is a good fight actually.
Yeah, shit is okay. The nigga ain't want to fight him, bro. And listen. I don't got no dog in that fight. I'm not no Lomachenko fanboy. I'm keeping it a bean. The nigga didn't want to be there. It is no different than Ryan Garcia, Rolando Romero. He didn't want to be there. He even said it after the fight on Cigar Talk. I didn't really want to take the fight. I didn't
But
really want to
Ryan
be
be
there.
lying like a motherfucker. I
But
can't listen
I'm
to
just
Ryan.
saying his body language was the indicator that he didn't want to be there.
All I'm saying is, man,
It's a hat. I'm not saying it's not a hat, y'all. I'm not trying to say and shit on to your female resume. I'm not one of them niggas, bro. What I'm saying is his opponent was not a live opponent until round 7 and up. And it was already too late.
but you want to see. All I'm saying is this:
I'm listening.
they both they both show weaknesses that each of them can capitalize on.
Yeah,
Shakur,
of
he don't
course.
like motherfuckers who real twitchy and jumpy, and who he in his
That
mind
nigga
he
ain't
got
coming with
power.
no big shit.
And on
He ain't
top of
coming with
that,
no big shit. I'm
Shakur
listening.
showed that he can't go to the next level in the fight. He like to he just like to cruise through the rounds. He's okay
I
with just getting
mean,
wins,
he
and there's
went to the
nothing wrong
next
with
level
that.
the last fight, so that's a bold faced lie.
Wait, what happened?
Shakur went to the next level in the last fight.
Nah, he didn't know because the fight was the same kind of fight throughout the rest of the fight.
No, it wasn't. He was sitting in the
It
pocket
was.
and fucking him up.
He did the same thing. If he to me going to the
He was
next level in
beating.
that fight would have
He
been
was
him starting
beating
to
him the
walk.
fuck up.
No, going to the next level in that fight, he to me in my mind at that point when he got him like okay, I got him down pat. He should have been pressuring Zepeda and
See,
fighting
now
Fury.
y'all want this. This where shit be going
I'm
wrong,
not
right?
saying stop him. I'm not saying
Wait,
stop. I'm
but
saying
no,
controlling.
but
Cause
you
look,
did. You basically saying carry that mentality. If
no,
that's
no,
not what
listen,
the
listen,
nigga been
listen.
doing, I can't expect him to do it. It's no
No,
different than
listen.
what Devin Haney did.
I'm not saying
Niggas
that.
is mad at Devin Haney that Devin Haney ain't turning the He Man. That's
Nah,
not
I'm
the
not
nigga
saying that.
build.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this: controlling the fight. He was only the only thing Shakur was controlling was he wasn't even controlling the fight for real, for real. He was just letting Zepeda come to him.
I'm not gonna lie, not controlling the fight is crazy, but if
Devin,
a
no,
nigga in
listen,
front of you
Devin
throwing,
Haney.
if a
De-
nigga in front of you throwing 10,000 punches and he just punching air and everything, of course he looks more busier, no matter what. That's the pay to fight style. That's why he got dropped by Tav. Just come forward and throw shit, throw shit, throw shit, throw shit, throw shit.
nah, what
It's
I'm
his
saying is
style.
this though. I'm not even necessarily just saying walk him down. He could, to me, to me, okay, going off of Shakur style. To me, what would have showed that he going to the next that he took the fight to the next level if you would have made Zepeda eventually start boxing him. That to me would have been okay. Shakur, he on some shit. Like he making this nigga boss. He controlling the fight. He making him fight his own fight. Devin Haney did that with Brian Norman. That's a motherfucker who took it to the next level because we all knew Brian Norman. The only way he was gonna win is to fight Devin Haney from the rip. He couldn't do it because for one, he mentally fucked Brian Norman up, but just moving his feet. So he already dominated the ring generalship. Then the range. Then he started beating him at his own game, beating him up on the inside. That to me is going to the next level. Shakur Steveson, he ain't do that in Zepeda fight. It was just he was just cruising, and it's nothing wrong with cruising because at the end of the day, you getting the win. Hold on, he said. I mean, if a nigga can't land 10 punches in a row, standing from that's not control. I'm not. He said I'm the only one landing. That's not controlling the fight.
I
That's not
mean,
controlling the fight. Doing what
I
Devin Haney did was
stop.
controlling the fight. He controlling distance. He controlling the ring
I mean,
generalship.
Shakur was doing the same thing to Main Man though, bro.
To who?
At his own game, right? That's super impressive. He didn't run like people said, right? That was better than boxing because he proved a lot of people wrong. Peace to the host. Shout out to you, Gangy. You already know the vibes. Hey, listen, the nigga fought a good fight.
He
He
did.
took the criticism. He took the criticism and made the adjustments to make it a more entertaining fight. And it wasn't enough. You want to know why? Because they wanted to see him lose. It's no different than Dev. Dev clearly dominated this nigga and they still don't like it because they ain't knocked him out completely. And if he would have knocked him out completely, you want to know what they would have said? Check his piss. Then if he'd have passed the piss test, then you know what they would have said? I don't like his personality. That's just a new wave, bro. I try
Hey,
to
just
still
do.
bring I try to bring the perspective of just looking at it for what it is, rather if I like the nigga, don't like the nigga.
Hey, just do all. I'm not saying, like I said, Shakur Steveson, he ain't do nothing wrong. I'm not saying he did anything wrong, and I'm not criticizing his performance at all. I'm saying is he's okay with just cruising to get the win. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that because as long as you get the win, it's cool with me. I Shakur performance, like I had said in the previous live, I said that was my favorite performance by him. Yeah, it's the same. They both dominated the opponent. It's not the same though. We gotta keep it real.
Man, that shit the
It's not
same,
the
bro.
same. When you making the
Oh my
motherfucker fight
god.
your fight,
It's
that's
two different
dominating the
styles.
fight.
The niggas
That's
that pay to
dominating the
punch
fight.
100 times per round. And you want him to look like he not in control and he throwing punches? He could be punching air from the TV screen. If he catching too much of it and we don't see it up close, it's gonna look like he working even if he ain't. Cause the nigga just throw. That's why he got dropped by Tav. Cause he just was throwing. That shit don't work against Shakur. That's why he lost. He got dominated. There wasn't no we couldn't figure out who won. We knew who won. You get what I'm saying? We knew who won. It's just that the nigga he penny pat all day. The nigga ain't nothing here. It's like winning a fight against a David Benavidez.
Ah,
It's always gonna be an ugly win. Cause the nigga throwing 6,000 punches. You could be
Elon.
knocking his head the fuck off. What he gonna respond with? No, 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 no. Then you catch him again. Bang. No, 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 no. Then you catch him again. Bang. No, 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 no. No matter what, it's his style stylistically. Unless you just making that shit look clean, you're going to get touched because these niggas is throwing volume. That's the advantage of being a volume puncher. In the amateurs, you could be losing the fight and still win a fight off volume punching. It's a thing. You get what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Devin Haney one was cleaner. I'll say that. Especially because he dropped the nigga after nigga said he wasn't gonna do it. It was cleaner. But Devin Haney performance is no different than what Crawford performance was to Canelo, in my opinion.
Now I'm gonna be real. I do think Shakur win was cleaner, only because I didn't. Even, to me, I didn't really have Zepeda win in one round against Shakur. On some real shit, I ain't have him winning one round with Brian Norman. I had Brian Norman winning like 2 rounds, 3 rounds, some shit like that. But it's not a
Man,
big
two
difference.
rounds. That's the
Not,
same thing as Canelo.
you're not a
Two
big
rounds.
difference.
Saying Devin Haney's a runner after he sat there and dropped that man like that, bro. Y'all niggas don't be understanding the
Yeah, fact.
utilization of back foot. Y'all don't understand the utilization of catching and
He wasn't
shooting.
even on the back foot though. What the fuck?
Now, I mean, we can't say he wasn't on the back foot.
He wasn't. He was
Every time
circling.
he came
He
in
was
about
just
to throw the loop and hook, he jump on the back foot and then catch it and then step out.
bro. He was standing right there in front of Brian Norman. All to me he was doing was just circling around Brian Norman. That's it. That ain't running to me.
Some of it was back foot work. I don't have no problem with the back foot. I'm just explaining to you that it was. I'm not gonna tell a nigga not fight a smart fight. I don't have to take care of him when he done with boxing. You see how fucked up Chris Eubank is from making weight to that fight.
Yeah. And then you got to think too. When a motherfucker like Brian Norman rushing in with dumbass shit, I'm gonna back up
Yeah,
too.
That's why I said it's a smart fight. He
I
took
ain't
the
gonna
he
say
took
that.
a
That's
half
definitely not
he
running.
took
But
a
if a
half step
motherfucker,
back and got on his cell phone majority of the time. But you
yeah, he
seen the left
crazy.
hook. Once he was able to read the left hook, every three movements, he just catch it.
Stop that. Stop that. He did not stick and hold. Cause it's
Stick
crazy.
and
People
hold
keep
is
saying that
crazy.
when he was beating Brian Norman up on the inside every time. So how was he
Yeah.
holding?
Y'all ain't see them sneaky body shots. That was another reason why Brian Norman was staying off his ass.
He
Brian
beat him
Norman
at his
was in
own
there
game.
grab just as much, bro.
And then this the reason. This the thing people
You
don't
must have
really.
lost money on your FanDuel, didn't you? Let me know, bro.
He had to, and he probably never
Right.
watched a Brian Norman fight before that because if you look at any Brian Norman fight, he do the same thing in all of them other fights. He do the
Yeah, it's
same
just that
rushing in, holding, leaning his
them
shoulder
other
on him.
niggas' feet was in quicksand. Dev feet wasn't in no quicksand.
Thank you, Jay. He definitely was. He was holding the most. If we being real, he was really, for the most part, doing that. Like he was
That
starting the
nigga, he
whole.
ain't because he ain't adjusted to that goddamn time zone.
No, he suck at that too, and he sucked at inside fighting. To me,
He wasn't gonna be fucking with Deb anyway, because Deb know how to outpunch you on the inside.
and look at his sparring partners. The nigga had Troy Isley, Kevin Newman,
Right.
and
Right.
what was the other one? Who else he had in his spar in his camp?
I don't know. We gotta look on IG, and I heard it was
It
in
was
the
Troy
same place for
Isley,
both fights.
Kevin
Oh
Newman.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's another thing. I ain't gonna lie. Brian Norman don't have no fucking head movement, bro. None.
He just be
None.
standing there, bro. He
That
ain't
nigga
going
was
like
head
this.
butting jabs all night.
I'm like, oh, he
After he
finna
got hit with that,
lose.
oh, it was Conway.
Yeah, Charles
After
Conwell. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
after he after nah, Dev feet quicker, but he know how to stick and hold, bro. He wasn't winning off those stick and hold. That was the domination, bro. Yeah, you must be from Atlanta. Just go and tell us you either from Atlanta or you fucked up the rent money on FanDuel. Just go and tell me, gang. I can keep a secret.
Brian Norman jumping up off his feet and shit, getting excited, ain't landing the fuck thing. He all right though, but
Who?
I just knew he wasn't shit for real. No, no disrespect. When it comes, I'm just saying on some real shit because I've been saying this shit from the jump, and this is why I get mad at boxing fans sometimes because they put these fighters sometimes and they be going off the hype so bad to where when the motherfucker win, it look like, oh my gosh, he's amazing. He just did it. He should be in the Hall of Fame. And like to me, I'm like, okay, he beat Brian Norman. Like, okay. Cause I mean, he was supposed to do that. To me, I'm looking at it like that. Like, okay, I mean, Brian Norman. They damn near was getting mad because Boots was trying to fight him. Cause
Right.
they already knew what that was about to be.
Right.
They like, oh no, he too young to fight Boots. Like, damn, feel me?
I mean, Boots would have murdered him. If Boots would have went down the center line on beating him like that, he would have murdered him, bro. If
And
he would
then
have put with that left hook to his head, he would have probably just fell over.
and then people don't even peep the mistakes that Devin Haney was making. He still be when he throw the hook every time. I just kept because I don't even be looking at the good shit. I be looking at like, do he still make the little mistakes when he throw that when he loading up that hook? First of all, he take all day to load that hook up.
Nah, I know. Yeah.
He take all day to load that hook up. He start from down here. That's the first thing. His hand be like right here. I'm like, ooh. I said, imagine if he fight Boots. He do this, he turn that bitch over. He do got a good rotation on his hook though. I ain't gonna lie. When he throw the
Nah,
jab,
that shit wasn't made off no stick and hold though, bro. Why you keep on saying that? But go ahead, I'm
he
listening. My
said
fault.
what? He said I'm
You
from
said he thought when he throw the jab, he what?
oh yeah, when he throw the jab, he still be having his chin up. Like he still be having he
Nah, I
be
know. Yeah, he
he
don't
he
touch
it
shit.
be there sometimes, but it was time a lot of times it was times where it was like his hand would be here, but his chin would still be like right here, and he'll be throwing up the hook. And when he go back on defense, he still goes straight back in the straight line, chin be up in the air. It was a lot of times he had got in this position. I'm just like, oh nah, let it be a motherfucker who know how to throw them combos and know how to
Nah,
check.
but I feel like by his next fight, his chin definitely gonna be more regulated though, because the hand was the polar opposite of what it was versus Ryan Garcia. The hand was up.
I mean,
He,
for the big shots. But to be real, let's be real.
man, the
Is
hand
that
was
really
up.
hard to do against Brian Norman when you can see him loading that
Man,
shit up?
Ryan Garcia shit was the same way, just that he was on some ego trip shit.
Ryan Garcia hook fast as shit. You don't really see that bitch coming
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
fast as shit, but the nigga still throw it, gang.
Nah, he do. He
That
definitely
shit,
do.
that shit, some of them shits be loaded. I ain't gonna do that.
But you got to think the stance be different. Ryan Garcia hands be like right here. So when he like turning it over, it's like a short look. It's like
Right.
and he got long arms, so he can.
Mm.
I'm just saying though, with
Damn,
Brian
down
Norman,
the back. You fucking up.
you can see it. You can see him. It's like that low key. He be looking like he be.
Man, they saw Teofimo Lopez defense on the ring magazine versus Barbosa. Slow as shit, bro. Slow as shit. Then they talking about they want to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney will fuck Barbosa up.
Barbosa ass, and no
He not
disrespect,
ass though. I won't call him ass. He's just not special. He like Sam Noakes.
bro.
Sam Noakes
Listen,
not ass. He just ain't special.
listen. You want to tell you why I say he ass? I forgot who he fought, but he was getting outboxed. But he was getting outboxed something crazy, and they gave him the gift. That's when I knew he was ass. I'm like, bro, he not gonna do shit with Tio.
All right.
And motherfuckers really, and this was around the time when Tio was saying all the racist shit. So they was, motherfuckers was like, oh nah, Barbosa gonna win. So they was probably going off of that. But Barbosa, he ain't shit. He got a gift win. He was really supposed to have like 2 L's on his record, but we ain't gonna speak on that though. I'm just saying. He hold on, let
No,
me
listen.
check. It was on that Ryan undercard. Was it on that undercard where he, you know what? It was on that undercard where he got the gift decision. Bro, this
Right.
dude was outboxing the shit out of him for 12 rounds, dog. Barbosa, I don't even think Barbosa won like 2 rounds in that fight.
I
On
don't
some
know.
on
I
some
feel like
real
Barbosa
shit.
was fighting good on the back foot that night. I could be tripping.
Barbosa ass, bro.
Fast, see him, and I did not like him. He's just not special, bro. He ain't a bad fighter.
And you want to say, damn, I'm trying to think. Cause he came out the blue low key with that one. I don't know what the layoff was about. Or was it
Who?
a layoff?
Tio?
Nah, with Barbosa.
Oh
I
wow.
think I think he had a layoff before that fight. I don't remember, bro. But when I seen him, I'm saying, oh, this gonna be some easy work. Cause he already ass like, and I don't even be talking like that, but nah, Barbosa is ass, bro. Like wait, he keep at 40?
Uh, yeah, he at 40,
Like a motherfucker like
but
Keyshawn,
I
what's
think he want to go up to 47 after losing the Tio.
Keyshawn brother? What's it? Keon
Oh,
Davis
you
will
talking about
cook him.
the bigger one? Yeah.
Will
I
cook
don't.
him.
We ain't talking about the one that lost to Nair Albright. I don't know who he cooking.
He'll cook Barbosa on some real shit. He'll
Man,
stop Barbosa. He
man.
would stop Barbosa. On my
I
man, listen, I put
said
my
Nair
money on it.
Albright
He'll
don't
stop
hit
Barbosa.
hard. He ain't got no power. Then he got hit, and that nigga stuck. That nigga was on his dirt bike like Meek Mill whole fight.
Nair Albright will stop him.
I mean, yeah, I'm cool with Nair Albright stopping him because I seen him hit. I seen him crack Keyshawn, so I already
Keyshawn
know he
brother will
got the it
stop that man,
factor.
bro.
It's just that with that Keyshawn fight, he started off too slow.
Bro, listen. Keyshawn Davis brother will stop that nigga, bro. On some real
Hey,
shit.
but listen, man. Hey, listen, man. I love y'all, man. But this phone finna die, so I'm finna hop off. I appreciate you for coming on and talking your shit, bro. You already know.
For sure.
Hey, I bear with me. I don't know when we're gonna be back on, but it's definitely gonna be more content getting posted daily. I've been trying to put shit up, so just bear with me, bro. But listen, other than that, I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Thanks for coming and talk shit with us. And we definitely gonna get back on the tighter schedule. I just been working on a lot of shit behind the scenes to try to provide a better experience for everybody. So hopefully we may have some more faces on the platform, giving interviews and stuff like that to allow us to be able to keep the schedule tight. I need more people. I can't do it all alone. You get what I'm saying? So but other than that, y'all, I'm out of here, man. This shit about to die. I don't want it to cut off on y'all. All right, appreciate you.
All right, yo.